Hey, Smokin Gang, I'm back with another general reading. Of course, only take what resonates, all right? And even when it comes to these dice I'm about to roll, okay? It's like a phrase dice, fortune telling dice, all right? And again, this is just for fun, okay? All right, let's see what it says. All right, let's do this. Soon, your love receives disturbing news at work. Okay. Why is it coming up negative? Okay. Soon. Y'all see that? I don't know if you guys can see it. I ain't got the most expensive camera out there. Your love. Soon your love receives disturbing news at work. Okay. Well, let's see about that. Let me roll the dice again. Okay. You, when it's least expected, will receive disturbing news at a party. Okay? You, when it's least expected, receive disturbing news at a party. Okay, well, I do hope not. Let's do one more. All right, let's see. In the distant future, you will embark on travel in a dream. Okay? So I'm sorry, as a kid out here screaming his head off. Every day he does that. All right. In the distant future, you embark on travel in a dream. Okay? They're outside, by the way, not inside. It's crazy. These walls are like paper in this apartment. I can't wait to move. All right, guys, that's the roll of the dice. I hope y'all enjoy that. Even though the news was not the greatest. Okay. Now I have a bag of names. I'm going to randomly pull them out. And this doesn't mean that this reading is just for the people on these cards. It's just cards that, names that come out random. That this reading, they may relate to this reading. You never know. So there's a Mila. Okay, I want y'all to know. I have to look at it. This bag ain't big enough for these to. I might have to shuffle. Okay, now I'm blind. I'm looking at these blind. Theodore. That didn't make sense. I'm looking at them blind. I can't look at them. Because as you can see, I got the bag away from me. And Willa. Okay. So Mila, Theodore, and Willa. You know anybody with those names? All right. Okay, those are the three names that came up. All right, so we're going to do another reverse reading, reversed engineered reading, where I start with the oracle instead of starting with my own cards, and I end with my own card, which is not usually what I do. All right, so I call it reverse engineering. Let me make sure these are not backwards. Okay, all right. Again, I hope everyone's doing fine today. It is Thursday again, and it's a beautiful day outside, actually. I haven't been outside taking advantage of it. I've been spending most of the day applying for work because this is my 3rd week without a job now. So I've made this my job in the meantime. So it's getting critical now. All right. All right, what do we have? Okay, what we got here? I think the first one was the door. So, door, okay. Shovel, fire, and feather. So, let's break these down, okay. The door opening or closing. Shovel usually signifies someone who's a hard worker, or there's work to do, okay. Fire, when something's being destroyed. Feather, there's a message, okay. Incoming message to someone. All right. What usually comes next is the tarot to help clarify this ending oracle that I started with. I'm using this one. It's so pretty in pink. I've showed this before, but it's just so cute. Okay. All right, already on the bottom of this, somebody's out in the cold or is in financial despair. Hey, I know how that feels right now. Okay. So, it says on the bottom, struggle, lack, and insecurity. All right. So someone's in that mindset or enduring that. I'm going to see how that clarifies the top row of oracle cards there. And how those oracle cards clarify the tarot. Again, this is a general reading. Only take what resonates. All right, that was in a hurry. All right, we got a 2 of Pentacles. Someone is juggling, has a decision to make, or there could be another party involved. 7 of Swords, someone who's dishonest or trying to run away with something. Someone who's reminiscing, thinking back on the past. Nostalgia. May even be thinking about their childhood. Okay. Okay, so let's try to clarify these so far. We have a door that's either opened or closed. It looks like it's closed. Hard work, or someone who's a hard worker who's going through it right now. Okay, like something like utter destruction, and there's a message coming in, or a message was sent to them. All right, or sent to you, collective. All right. Someone's struggling. There's a struggle, lack, and insecurity. Out in the cold. Okay. Financial struggle. Multitasking, flexibility, and priorities. So someone's juggling priorities or trying to figure out, make a decision. There's someone here who has a hidden agenda. Yep, says that hidden agenda, strategy, and discernment. Someone who's dishonest too. All right. And then we have someone who's thinking back. I always say reminiscing, but it could be nostalgia, thinking back about better times. This here, the feather, says to me, maybe that was a message from someone in the past to someone. Okay. All right, so let me get another deck here. Maybe what's the T? So let's see what the T is. In other words, what the heck is going on here? Get further clarification. See what the bottom of the deck is. Into you. Turned to love, didn't it? Good chemistry, great vibes, pure intentions. Okay. So. Inside scoop. You're getting a closer look. See, nosy up in your business? That's us. That's me. Inside scoop, a closer look, nosy up in your business. So somebody collective is trying to get an inside scoop on you. They up in your business. They got a hidden agenda. Okay. Could be whoever this is saying they're into you. But you're ignoring this. You're uninterested. Oh my goodness. Couldn't say that any clearer. Let's get one more card. Wasting time. All right, well, we get the point. So in case you didn't see it, we got an into you. So someone's into you. They're trying to dig into your business, but you're ignoring them. You're strictly uninterested, straight up uninterested. You see them as a waste of time. Wow, 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 and wow. Okay, that just answered everything. Okay, okay. So the door is closed to whoever this is. Okay, collective, you've closed the door. This might be either a hard worker or this may be a workplace sort of thing where they're, where you met them. Okay. Fire is probably utter destruction that they're feeling because you're ignoring them. They're trying to send you a message of some sort that they're interested, but you put them out in the cold. You're weighing out other options because you're not interested in this person. This person may even be dishonest in your eyes, or maybe they have a hidden agenda. That's why they're over here trying to get inside scoops and looking at you. For whatever reason, they're saying reminiscing, reunions. That may be your energy because you're not thinking about this person. You got other stuff on your mind, all right? Probably, thinking about your life, your past, your energy. Let's look at what it says, though. Generosity, gifts, inner child, nostalgia, yeah. So you got other stuff on your mind, basically. This person's really into you, all right? They want an inside scoop on you. They're looking in on you all the time. That's creepy, all right? However, you steady ignoring this person. You're not interested, and you see them as a waste of time. Well, let's see what my deck says. Wow, this reading is going fast. These readings go faster this way. All right, we'll be out of here in a minute. Looks like this is a workplace situation again, collective. It may not be, but with this shovel here, is someone who's a hard worker that's into you. But it's utter destruction because you have no, or it could be a warning that this person isn't much good because look, they have a hidden agenda that they're trying to get with you. So, and then they try to send you messages somehow. I don't know if they have your phone number or your email. If it's a work email, they might be sending you work emails, or might be trying to, but if they're harassing you, you can always report them to HR. So I don't know if they'd be that stupid to send messages through that. All right. When I was working way back I had this job I was working back in 2009. This guy asked me out on a date through an email. I was like, are you stupid? Okay. Because he didn't have my phone number or anything, or my personal email, because I didn't really know him. He just saw me and thought he would ask me out. Ain't that something? Through the work email. I was like, nope. Okay. Let's see what my cards say. My cards again pull up Janet Jackson energy. Come back to me. Is that confirmation or something? You hear that horn? Somebody needs to stop. Okay. I am crazy over us. Uh-oh. Is this getting a little deeper? I will prove my worth. Oh, because you see them as a waste of time. They say they're going to prove their worth, honey. I want to change for you. Oh, wait a minute. My silence is me trying to deal with my own issues. Mystery. Ooh. Water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Okay. So either one of y'all is a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, perhaps. All right. But this could be any sign. All right. So remember what I told y'all about you close the door on this hard worker or co-worker, okay? You basically blew a torch over this, any relationship y'all gonna have was fire. Or let's flip it, because now I see these cards came out. Maybe y'all did have something, okay, at one point. All right, maybe it was hot fire, like, sexual thing going on between y'all, or some type of fiery relationship between you. And this person is still wanting to reach out to you and communicate. However, you've put them out in the cold. See these cards? All right, and you may be juggling other options because you're not really interested. It seems this person may have an agenda, or maybe their agenda is just to be with you. Okay, but usually this signifies someone who's dishonest. Okay, and this person, okay, now this is not your energy once these cards came out. Probably them. This is the other person, your person collective, who's reminiscing on you. Okay, or reminiscing about what y'all had at one point. I still insist that y'all are co-workers. Most likely. All right, so let's go down to these cards, and they're still into you. All right, because y'all had, good chemistry, even if it was just bedroom chemistry. All right, y'all had good chemistry, pure. This person says they got pure intentions, right? But they're still trying to get the scoop on you. They want to watch you, see what you're doing with these other options, probably online. But you're ignoring them. You're straight up ignoring them. You're uninterested. You're just not interested in them, and you think they're a waste of time. But see, they're begging, come back to me. I'm crazy about us. I want to change for you. Change, because you see them as a waste of time. So if something went wrong here, and then they feel like they got to prove their worth. They got to prove their worth because you see them, you're ignoring them, you're not interested. And this person insists on proving themselves to you. My God, my silence is me trying to deal with my own issues. Now, this might be something you would say because you are not interested, okay? And you may be saying that you have issues to just basically keep this person off you, But High Priestess, intuition. You see this High Priestess here? You're a mystery to this person. Water sign again, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So with you being having High Priestess energy, you may be mysterious to them, all right? Because you have withdrawn and got quiet and ignored them, okay? Wow. So, wow. With that being the ending here, so you closed the door on this person, you burnt this relationship down, or this is just describing the heat between y'all. But either way, this ain't happening. This person gonna steady keep messaging you because they don't want to get. As they said, they're gonna prove their worth. Now, if they get to stalking, and they're getting a little too stalkish for you, of course, you may have to take other measures. Hopefully, you don't have to do restraining orders, but it doesn't look like this person is gonna quit. All right, collective. That's all I got for you on this reading. Like, share, and subscribe. This is Smokin Tarot. However, there's no smoke today, just fire. Okay. And y'all have a great evening. All right.